American forces are quietly closing in on Venezuela's shores. Reconnaissance planes, assault ships, and forward-deployed bases are shifting into high alert. Everything suggests that 0 hour is near. But amid this rising tension, Putin was already on the move in complete silence. Russian shipments arrived without announcement, and mysterious systems began to saturate the airspace. Some American pilots even reported unusual jamming and radar blackouts over the region. Inside the Pentagon, the whispers grew louder. Talks now center around a hidden fire dome, capable of shooting down any aircraft daring to cross the line. So what exactly is Venezuela hiding? And is history about to repeat itself, with Caracas bringing down an F-35? Just as the American F-117 Nighthawk was shot down over Serbia in 1999, many secrets and details surround the Russian shield quietly installed over Venezuela. We reveal them to you in this episode. Stay tuned. If the US ever launches a sudden airstrike, what stands in the way? The answer starts at the highest layer of the sky, where Venezuela's long-range defenses are now anchored. The S-300VM, also known as Antey 2500, forms the backbone of Venezuela's long-range air defense network. Russia delivered several battalions of this system to Caracas, which now ranks among the most strategic military assets in the Venezuelan arsenal. The S-300VM is designed to intercept, attack aircraft and stealth fighters, short and medium-range ballistic missiles, long-range cruise missiles. It uses advanced radar systems capable of tracking numerous targets simultaneously, with missile ranges exceeding 200 kilometers, depending on the missile variant. Multiple sources, including the War Zone and IDN Financials, confirm that this is Venezuela's first line of defense against any long-range threat. And it would be the first obstacle any F-35 must face if it approaches Venezuelan airspace. But the long-range layer alone isn't enough. If an enemy aircraft breaks through the first line, it will face a second, faster, more flexible defense. The Buk M2E is the medium-range system bridging the gap between distant skies and close-range threats. Venezuela already possessed several batteries, but in November 2025, a new shipment arrived aboard Russian Il-76 transport aircraft as part of direct reinforcements to the defense network. This system is tailored to counter fighter jets flying at medium altitudes, cruise missiles, armed drones of the Mail and Hail classes. With a range of roughly 45 kilometers, Buk M2E excels at engaging multiple targets simultaneously, even in environments dense with jamming or decoys. Verified reports from Army Recognition and Defense Mirror indicate that Venezuela has repositioned Buk units to close the gaps between S-300 sites, giving its air defenses added tactical depth in the event of an aerial attack. But even with the S-300 and Buk in place, there are threats that only reveal themselves at the very last moment. Low-flying cruise missiles, precision-guided bombs, suicide drones. These require a different kind of defense, faster, closer, always ready. Enter the Pantsir-S1, a short-range Russian system that arrived in Venezuela for the first time in November 2025, also delivered aboard Il-76 cargo planes. Its mission is clear: shield S-300 and Buk sites from precision strikes, defend airports, command centers, and strategic installations, rapidly engage low-speed or low-altitude threats. The Pantsir combines 30mm autocannons with guided short-range missiles, enabling it to strike targets from extremely short distances out to 20 kilometers. Reports from El País and Defense Mirror confirm that these systems were deployed in sensitive locations to boost rapid response capability and prevent a repeat of the pinpoint strikes seen in Middle Eastern conflicts. Still, even with all these layers, some gaps can only be covered by ground troops. Helicopters, low-flying aircraft, and amphibious assault teams, these are difficult to detect in time with traditional radar. That's why Venezuela relies on a vast network of Igla-S shoulder-fired missiles, portable air defense systems designed to take down low-altitude threats. President Nicolas Maduro publicly declared that Venezuela possesses over 5,000 Igla-S missiles distributed across the country, including coastal zones, jungles, and border regions. These missiles target helicopters and close air support aircraft, use heat-seeking guidance, have a range of about 6 kilometers and altitude coverage up to 3.5 kilometers. Reports from Army Recognition and TRT World confirm their role in securing blind spots in radar coverage and deterring any potential U.S. beach landings or close-range air operations. The dark side, when the shield isn't enough. Despite the multiple layers, no air defense system is without weaknesses. The S-300VM, for instance, requires significant setup time and repositioning, making it vulnerable if detected by satellites before it's fully operational. The Buk M2, while agile, still lacks the range to counter modern aircraft that fire weapons from beyond its engagement zone. The Pantsir-S1 has shown mixed results in past conflicts, especially when overwhelmed by saturation attacks involving drones and precision missiles simultaneously. Its performance in the Middle East highlighted its susceptibility to jamming and distraction. Even the widespread Igla-S network, though dense, remains an individual soldier's weapon. It cannot face stealth jets or supersonic aircraft, relying entirely on proximity and surprise. Together, these systems form a strong shield, but not an impenetrable one. Their true effectiveness depends on integration, readiness, and real-time tactics. But then again, In 1999, during the Kosovo War, Serbian air defenses managed to shoot down a U.S. stealth aircraft, the F-117 Nighthawk, despite its reputation as invisible and invulnerable. It was brought down by an old Soviet-era S-125 Neva system, a platform dating back to the 1960s, far less capable than today's S-300, Buk, or Pantsir. And yet, the stealth jet fell and fire lit up the sky. So the question remains, will Venezuela repeat that moment in history and bring down another stealth jet, this time an F-35, over the skies of Caracas? Let us know in the comments.